Welcome back, guys, to the Game Zone Bird Room.
Game Zone Bird Room.
Hello.
Game Zone Bird Room.
And of course, it's not the Game Zone Bird Room without my babies. Thought I'd bring a bit of Christmas cheer in these dark, horrible times we're living in at the moment. Oh, it's bloody shrunk on me as well. Unless I'm getting really fat with all the lockdown. That's probably what it is. Anyway, Danester kindly tagged me in 7 questions of the 90s. Thank you, Danester. And so, question 1. What is my favourite cartoons of the 90s? Oh, that's a tough one, that is. Oh, that really is a tough one. If I'm going to have to go with one, it's probably my favourite superhero of all time, Spider-Man. I've not got this on DVD, but probably Spider-Man the animated series of 1990. That was a fantastic series. They produced a lot of great cartoons at that point in the 90s. Marvel did. You had the Incredible Hulk, X-Men, Spider-Man, and I think they done Iron Man as well. But yeah, so Spider-Man, the animated series. Question 2, Sega or Nintendo? There's only one answer, and that's Sega. I am a Sega man. My first proper games console I ever got, which was 91, was the Sega Mega Drive. So it's Sega. Sorry Nintendo, I love the Super Nintendo, fantastic console, but don't beat the Mega Drive, does it? Definitely not. Question 3, favourite video game of the 90s? Ooh, you know, that's quite an easy one. The first game I ever got for my Mega Drive, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a game I still constantly play to this day, which is what, 30 years now? Timeless, absolutely timeless game. Question 4, favourite comic? Only recently, well, not recently, but got into comics in 96. I was on holiday visiting my grandparents in Battersea, and my dad took me up the junction, and he said, "Boys, you see this shop here?" And me and my brother both looked at him and said, "Yeah." And he goes, "This comic shop is the same comic shop I used to buy my comics from." And then he looked at us and said, "Can we pop in?" Not really our sort of thing. And so yeah, me and my brother, we popped in with him. Whoa, wow. I was a big superhero fan anyway, but I was never really into comics, and it just opened my eyes up. Every single superhero you could think of was in this shop. I was scrolling through, and I picked out, I think it's about 12 comics I picked out, and 2 really caught my eye, and I've still got them to this day. And the first one, which is absolutely fantastic, Batman versus Predator. Real sort of quite a violent graphic comic this is. Batman, in their first punch up, Batman gets the kick shit out of him by Predator, and he's got to come up with this new suit to defeat him. It's smashing comic. If you never read it, buy it. Brilliant. And the next one is two of my favourite comic heroes of all time in the Battle of the Ages, or I think the Battle of the Century actually. Spider-Man versus Superman, or should I say Superman versus Spider-Man. It was a crossover between DC and Marvel. Oh, what an epic comic. Question 5. Favourite wrestler? My first WF event that I ever watched, funny enough, it was on Sky 1. Don't know if it was highlights. And it was WrestleMania 5, 1989. I was about 5 years old. And again, my dad was watching it. We were play fighting or something, me and my brother. Probably playing with He-Man toys. And he sort of, boys, come over here. Check this out. And so, what's this? And he goes, this is American wrestling. And our eyes were fixed on it. Whoa, what's going on? And being 5 years old, you think it's bloody real, don't you? So there's the main event, the Macho Man, or was it the Macho King? The Macho King, Randy Savage, taking on the Immortal One, Hulk Hogan, in a battle for the ages. Good, evil, clashing. They were fighting in and outside the ring. Elbows left, right and centres. The big leg drop. Classic match. And yeah, Hulk ended up winning the belt. And that's when I became quite in love with the Hulkster, you know. I became a massive, great, big fan of his. So that was my first wrestler, but he's not my favourite wrestler of all time now. That sort of changed during the Attitude Era, from one single match changed my choice of favourite wrestler of all time, and that was the 1998 King of the Ring Hell in a Cell match between The Undertaker and Mankind. Mick Foley, the three faces of Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack and Dude Love. Absolutely became obsessed with him, brought his #1 New York Times bestseller. Yeah, he's unbelievable, that man. The amount of punishment, I know wrestling's fake and all that crap, but the amount of punishment that man took in that match is insane. If you've never seen it, which I'm sure you all got, you know, all of you have, go and watch that match. It is unreal. Especially the second fall that Mick Foley went through the actual Hell in a Cell, and the chair was following him down and smacked him right in the boat race. Oh, brutal match. So yeah, my favourite wrestler of all time is Mankind, Mick Foley. So question 6, my favourite song and music video of the 90s. Never really been into my music. Loved the 60s music my dad brought me up on, but other than that, yeah. There is one song. Originally it was sung in 87, but because the chap died, it didn't get released until 92, and that's I Drove All Night by Roy Orbison. Beautiful, lovely song about a bloke who basically just wants to get home to his missus. Nice little story to it. The music video is really good. It's got the bloke from that series 9000120, or whatever it is, you know. It's not my cup of tea. And yeah, so my favourite song, I Drove All Night by Roy Orbison, and my favourite video. And question 7 is my favourite series and episode of the 90s. Now that is a real tough one. Do you want to help me out, guys? No, that wasn't my favourite. No, silly birds. Was one series that I had to wait for an eternity to come out on DVD. I only made one series of it, but Flash, absolutely brilliant. And there's an episode where they make a clone of him, and I never forget the name of his clone. It was called Pollux, which is like your Niagaras, isn't it? You know, bollocks. But the episode is not bollocks. It's bloody brilliant. So yeah, my favourite series, the 90s, The Flash. So I've got to tag two people now. Who should I do? I'm going to tag the Retro Engine and AdiSneakerFreak. If you enjoyed the video, guys, remember to button bash that like, subscribe, and take it easy.
Game Zone Bird Room.